I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping recently, and it's all been over this one issue. Should I make my school profile picture an anime girl? I mean, I don't want my school friends to think I'm weird or anything, but I also gotta represent my waifu to some capacity. It's a balance of embarrassment and pride, really. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that maybe it's not so embarrassing. I mean, what do other people really think about anime profile pictures? Do they even care? As a matter of fact, can having an anime profile picture signal intelligence? No, that's ridiculous. Or is it? People with anime profile pictures are generally invested in anime. I mean, who else would intentionally say something like, hey, I'm gonna show the world which 2D anime character I most admire/relate to other than invested weebs? Obviously, there's a connection between having an anime profile picture and being a weeb, so I guess the bigger question here is, are weebs as a whole smarter than average? Because if this is true, then that would suggest that having an anime profile picture implies a higher IQ compared to the non-anime plebs out there. And just to clarify, I know that IQ doesn't test all bits of intelligence. It only tests logic and reasoning, and not other skills like interpersonal or spatial intelligence. With that said, I know this video seems rather biased coming from someone with an anime profile picture, but rest assured I will try to be as unbiased as possible when answering this question, which is still gonna be pretty biased, but I mean, hey, you know what? I tried, okay? First of all, what makes anime watchers different from the rest? Let's talk about fan service. To the average non-anime fan, something like fan service goes completely over their heads. They might think, oh, it's just some half-naked woman doing seductive actions, but no. There's a lot more at play here. You see, to the average anime fan, they understand the subtle hints of symbolism, hence they look past the unrealistic boob physics and comprehend the true meaning of the fan service. For example, to an outsider, Kill la Kill might seem like a heavy fanservice anime, but that's just a surface level observation. Anyone with half a brain cell can comprehend that. It takes more cognitive ability to look at the metaphorical meaning behind the clothing, or rather, the lack thereof. At the beginning of Kill la Kill, when Ryuko first fights with her outfit, she tries hiding her femininity with a cloak, fearful of embarrassing herself. But as she grows as a character, she embraces her femininity and ignores what other people think of her, losing any fear of judgment by wearing her skimpy outfit. To the average non-anime viewer, this deeper meaning would have totally gone over their heads as they would have been too single-minded to understand the depth that goes in with fan service. But to the seasoned weeb, fanservice is really just an extended metaphor that looks into the over-sexualization and objectification of women. Therefore, fanservice proves that anime viewers are able to think about the symbolism and meaning behind the clothing, and it's definitely not because the manga artist just wanted to draw some anime titties. Yeah, definitely not. But I know what you're thinking. Show me some real evidence of weebs being smarter than the average human. And you know what? I got you. Consider this. There are 14 episodes in season 1 of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. However, the episodes feature time travel and are chronologically non-linear. When the anime came out on DVD, the episodes were rearranged to be in chronological order. For some reason, people on the internet are obsessed with getting the optimal watching order. I mean, just look at the Fate series. I'm pretty sure nobody knows where to even begin with that. Likewise, people watching Haruhi want to know how many different ways those 14 episodes can be rearranged in order to watch as many chronologies as possible. And that's a fairly simple question to answer. It's simply 14 factorial or 8.7 times 10 to the 10th. But what's tougher is this question. What is the least number of Haruhi episodes that you would have to watch in order to see the original 14 episodes in every order possible? Believe it or not, this question is something that had mathematicians stuck for 25 years. Well, not specifically that question, but its roots in super permutation. Now, I don't really want to talk about this math like I know it or anything, but here's a super simplified summary. Let's scale it down to only 2 episodes. There would only be 2 different episode orders, episode 1, then episode 2, or episode 2, then episode 1. But the question here is what the minimum number of episodes needed to be watched for every chronology is. Of course, you could still watch episode 1, then 2, and then 2 and 1, making for 4 total episodes. Or, and here's where it gets complicated, you could watch episode 1, then 2, then 1 again. In the second case, you only needed to watch 3 episodes to experience both chronological orders. It seems simple at first, but it gets harder as the number of episodes increases. Let's increase the number of episodes to 3. Now there are 6 different episode orders. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1. Like before, we could watch all those orders independently, leading to 18 episodes watched, or we can combine those permutations to make a super permutation. For 3 episodes, the least number of episodes needed to be watched is 9, with the watch order being 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, and 1. Here we only need to watch 9 episodes to experience every possible chronology. Hopefully, you can see that the numbers get pretty out of control pretty quickly. With 4 episodes, the shortest super permutation becomes 33 episodes, with the episode order being 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And don't even get me started on 5 episodes because that is 153 numbers long. But that's really all we know. Past 5, the numbers get way too big for humans or even computers to analyze the shortest possible string of numbers. So now we come back to the Haruhi problem. What is the least number of episodes needed to watch all 14 episodes in every possible chronological order? We still don't know, but someone did find a range of possible answers. One of us weebs created a mathematical model to determine the lower bounds of a super permutation of any length greater than 1. And no joke, the lower bounds problem is called the Haruhi problem. Oh, and if you're curious, you need to watch at least 93,884,313,611 episodes to watch the season in any possible order, and at most you need to watch 93,924,230,411 episodes to accomplish the task. So why did I go off on a massive rant about super permutations, you may ask? The point of the past 648 words was to show that when united with a cause, we weebs can be just as intelligent, if not more, than the average human. I mean, heck, if you've watched any of my other videos or even made it this far into this video, chances are you learned something that the average person doesn't know. And I think that's proof enough that us weebs are on average smarter than the average human. Therefore, having an anime profile picture to show off your weeb qualities is not weird or embarrassing, but rather a mark of your higher plane of existence. Whether it be through your symbolic understanding of fan service or your analytical understanding of watching anime in an optimal order, it is with great pride that I say that a majority of people with anime profile pictures, in fact, have a higher IQ.